In this video, we're going to look at the Calculate function in Dax. The Calculate function allows you to create a filter that can override already existing filters in your output. This allows users to compare and contrast different subsets of data in the same display. In our example, we have a table called Loans that contains customer loan records. The main fields we want to focus on are loan type, loan amount, and branch location. Here we'll use the Calculate function to compare the Denver branch loan volume by loan type to the total loan volume for all branches combined. In our data model, select the option to insert a pivot table on a new sheet. In our Pivot Table Fields dialog box to the right, we'll select the loan type field for the row labels and the loan amount field for our values. This gives us loan amount totals by loan type for the entire data set. Under the Power Pivot ribbon, we'll insert a new measure. Make sure your table name is correct and give your measure a name. Now we'll insert the Calculate function. The first input is the expression we want to evaluate. That's going to be the sum of the loan amount field from our loan table. The next input is our filter criteria. Here we want anything in the branch location field that is equal to the Denver branch. Following that, we'll check our formula for errors and then format in currency style without a dollar symbol. This results in totals by loan type for just the Denver branch, even though the column to the left shows totals for the entire dataset. This is the power of Calculate. If we add a branch filter and just filter the larger dataset on the Denver branch, you can see that both columns are equal. But this function is designed for comparing different subsets against each other. So we'll change it back to the entire dataset. Now we'll add a second measure using the one we just created to get the percentage of Denver loans to the total. Under the Power Pivot ribbon, insert a new measure. Again, confirm the table name is correct and give the measure a name. Here we'll use the divide function. The first input is our numerator. This is the Denver loan volume measure that we just created. The second input is our denominator. This is the loan amount field from our loan table nested inside the sum function. The n needs two closing parentheses. We'll check our formula for errors and format the output in a percentage style. This new measure displays the percentage of the Denver loan volume to total loan volume. This allows end users to see how well this branch contributes to the company. Conversely, the Calculate function can be used to extract total amounts to compare to smaller subsets. In our next example, we have a slicer with our pivot table that filters loan volume by branch. Here we'll create a measure that always shows totals regardless of how our pivot table is filtered. Under the Power Pivot ribbon, we'll insert a new measure and name it Total Loan Volume. In our formula box, enter equals, start typing the word calculate and hit tab. Our expression input will be the sum of the loan amount field from our loans table. For our filter input, we'll nest the branch location field inside the all function to always return total loan volume for all locations regardless of how our pivot table is filtered. Following that, we'll check our formula and format the output in a currency style with no dollar symbol. The result displays total loan volume for all locations, even though the pivot table is currently filtered by the Austin branch. We can make different selections on the slicer to compare each location to the total loan volume for all branches. When we clear the slicer to show the total for all locations, the two columns are equal. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.